Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to my channel. Today is podcast episode number. All right. Let's see. These Saturday podcast episodes are to go over what has been going on with me this week, what I've been up to, and intel that usually brings on what's coming in the future. And yeah, so let's get into it. Thank you for everybody that has come over and joined the Fiber Enthusiast Studio. And thank you to all of the returning viewers that come each and every week to see what I am up to. This week, it's been that. And it's huge. And it's taking forever to finish. But I finished it, finally. There are some design flaws that I'd like to change that I will probably change somewhere around the time I do the tutorials. For instance, I don't like how big this area is, so I'm going to reduce that. The shoulder, the opening for the head, I want to reduce that down because it actually comes all the way out here at the point of the shoulder, which is fine for some, but for me personally, I like it in a little bit further. My shoulders are more rounded, so anything close to the edge is going to fall off quickly. So yeah. This is the new design. I will add a picture in here. So that's the front and the back. It's just, like I said, there are some design elements that I would like to change just a little bit. But for the most part, you see it in its glory. What else have I done this week? I did some spinning. I finished spinning the November Sage, the two bobbins of it, as well as the darker color, and then plied them together. This is a 3-ply worsted weight, and I have enough now to do the fingerless mitts to match the Mint Kiss poncho and ear warmer. So that is good to go, and I will be able to do that once I lighten my load of some prior obligations like my locking filet crochet that I'm working on, and some other things that I got going on. Also, Tunisian Crochet World, you all have seen it, or if you haven't, there is a new tutorial on a Tunisian crochet cowl that came out this week. I did work that up this week, and my videos this week was work it up, edit it, and post it literally to go out the next morning. So it's been a tight ship being run, but this was to give those Tunisian crocheters that were looking for something with a lot of stretch and a lot of give to it, give you all something to play with. I hope that you found it easy to work up and gave it a go. If you did, I would love to see your project, and you can email it, tag me on Instagram. Now, I'm not there as much as I am on Facebook and email. I check my email every day. I check my spam folder, all of that every day. So with that being said, if you would like for me to see the picture quickly, the best bet is in the Facebook group or to email me. All of that information can always be found down in the description box. You click the down arrow and then the see more, and it'll drop down, and there'll be a big long list of stuff. And in that will be anybody's names that are in the slideshow, anybody that I talk about, designers or anything like that. I put all that information down there, as well as my normal information, my email and all those good things are down there. If you go straight to my channel and you are on, I believe you can do it from a tablet, but if you're on a desktop or a laptop, I know in the banner in the bottom right hand corner, there's little icons that you can hyperlink over to those particular places. So with that being said, this is coming. It will be a little bit. I'm probably going to record it into a couple parts because it is so large, and I do plan to do some color control on it. This was not color control. I had 2 cakes of DK colors and I worked until I ran out of them, which was right about here. And then I went and grabbed some other yarn that was similar in colors and grabbed it same kind of weight and everything to finish the project off. Yeah, no color control. I just worked through them. But for the tutorials, I probably will color control certain areas to make it easier for, you know, recognizing where you're at. With that being said, that's this. I still got to come up with a name for this very large, very round poncho. All right, another thing in other news, Fred and Ethel, what's better than one head, have 3. Fred and Ethel are sporting a new pattern that's going to be coming out this coming week, which is the Jump Up and Get Down beanie. Fred over here is sporting the first one. We were having to do some long haul work, and I sat in the truck and worked up numbers and all that good stuff, and Fred got himself a new hat. So that's Fred's new hat, and this was the original one that I made up, and then Ethel is wearing the one that I actually recorded. So we'll get Ethel over here. Now, this ribbing for the brim is 1 round longer than Fred's. And the only reason why it is simply because I had enough yarn left to do at least 1 full round more, so that's what I did. It's not in the tutorial. I tell you, you can do it as long or as narrow as you wish. You can do it long enough that you can roll it up, you know, if you would like. I try to make things as adjustable as possible. But this is worked in the round and it is top down. So again, this pattern will be coming out next week. And for the first time ever, I had a tester. So I recorded the video and sent the tutorial video to another friend, YouTuber, KK, here in West Virginia. I sent it over to her, unbeknownst to her, and said, here you go, here's another hat pattern. I said it won't be out and available until next week. And next thing I know, I get a picture back. I love it. She finished it. And I told her, I said, well, thank you for being my first and only tester ever. So yeah, she tested the pattern for me through the tutorial and loved it, has made a couple of them, and asked if I would work up a matching scarf. I have worked up a swatch. I know how I'm going to do it. The colors were too much the same for me to keep the swatch to show you. You wouldn't have been able to really see the pattern. So I ripped it back out, but I did work up a swatch. What I had going on in my mind when she asked me, we were out and about, when she asked me. So in my mind right away, I started designing, and sure enough, it works. And you actually don't have to carry your yarn. You work the yarn. So I thought it was really cool how I was thinking, oh, this will work, and it does. So that will be another tutorial that I got to come up, you know, actually record and make, that will be coming. So there's that, and those, I designed that one and made it in, you know, no time. And then when I recorded that, I literally made and recorded that whole hat in less than 2 hours. Usually it takes a lot longer when you're recording, but because I had already made that one, I had wrote down a bunch of notes and was able to whip through it in a tutorial rather quickly. So that's it as far as me. That is what I've done. Now I did do a couple rows on my Granny Spiked My Ripple. Not much. It's actually out in the living room. It is late. I'm tired. I just finished this and wanted to jump on and get my Saturday video recorded. Yeah, lots to do. I have not touched my locking fillet crochet this week. Again, this has been my nemesis. Now that it's done and I can work in small increments of recording for it and not have the designing element so much to deal with now that I've designed it, the recording will go a lot smoother. Plus I'm going to use 4-weight yarn to record it. I can hopefully get back to my locking fillet crochet since I need to get it done. It's, for a birthday present and it needs to be done soon. So yeah, that's all I've been up to. As far as this channel, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is your tutorial base. Whether it be one of my patterns or stitch tutorials, you will find those on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You will have a range of everything from knitting, tatting, crocheting, weaving, spinning yarn, Tunisian crochet. There's a multitude, maybe even sewing occasionally. You'll find a video here or there. Within the weaving, generally is where you're going to find my sewing. So that's basically what you're going to find on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday here. If you're looking for something in particular, let me know down in the comments section. You know, hey, I'm looking for, like last week, somebody said, I'm looking for more textured stitches. So Monday's video was how to add texture to your fabric. Somebody else said, I'm looking for a stretchy Tunisian. So we did the Tunisian cowl. I'm trying to, you know, give an array of things. Sometimes I get a little hyper focused and it'll be on knitting or on tatting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sorry guys, that's what happens. But I try to arrange it so there's a little bit for everybody. There's something for everybody every week. Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I spin yarn live. I did not spin yarn live this past Thursday because here in the States, it is our Thanksgiving Day. And I figured most people would probably be like me and with their family. So yeah, I didn't go live. And then Saturdays is my weekly podcast where I kind of catch you all up on behind the scenes, what I've been working on, how it's coming along. Is it going to be a new pattern? Is it something that's going to be a flip or a flop? And just try to catch you up on what's been going on and ask you all for your input as to what are you looking for out of this channel and myself. Like I said, I do numerous things, so just comment down below, hey, I'm looking for, and I will do my best to create something to go with what you're looking for. I still have rather large projects going on. Thankfully, I'm down to just a couple compared to the 3 that I was working on. This is huge. So, yeah. I couldn't really work on anything big for y'all, but this is an upcoming pattern that will be in tutorial form. I think that's about it for me. Now, I do a slideshow at the end of my Saturday videos that is showing what you all have shared with me to put in a slideshow. Anybody's name recognition, anything like that, will go down in the description box below. I know I have a few pictures that were emailed to me as well. Thank you for those emails. I did unfortunately have an email that was sent to me without any pictures. I did reply to that email to let you know that I didn't get any pictures with the email. So I'm sorry, but as of very late Friday night, I have no pictures to go with that email to add you in the slideshow. I'm sorry. But thank you. And if you send the pictures and they make it through, I will add them to next Saturday. Absolutely. I cannot wait to see your work. I love seeing everybody else's work. It gives me a break from looking at my own when I've been working on it all week long. Not to mention, everybody else does amazing work, and I love and enjoy seeing everybody's creations of either other people's patterns or making their own patterns. I love it. Kind of like the stitch tutorials where I give you ideas or ask you what your thought process is to help open the doors for people to create something with those stitch patterns. Or like during the tutorial for this, I tell you, you know, you can make it long like I did and then sew it together, or you could have made it narrow like this and then just kept making it, and then sewed it together and had it go that way. That was entirely up to you. I try to give you a few options if I am thinking fast enough when I'm recording to tell you, hey, you know, you could also do it this way. Just to give you that inspiration maybe that you've been looking for to do something a little different, or maybe just step outside your comfort zone. That's something that we all need to do every now and again is, hey, try it. It'll be okay. You'll get it. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming back every single week to see what I've been up to. I want to thank you all for watching and commenting on this video and my Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday videos, coming and hanging out with me during my lives. Those are always so fun to get to catch up, and like, to me, it's like instant messenger. You know, you're right there, back and forth, commenting. So I absolutely enjoy you all's company on Thursday nights, as well as being able to see your ideas and your thought process and all of that. And excuse the dog snore, you know, hey, such is life. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put together that slideshow. And if you'll stick around for just a couple more minutes and watch that slideshow, I'm sure that you won't regret it. There's some beautiful work. Everybody is fantastic and absolutely amazingly talented. Thank you for joining me in my Saturday episode and visiting with me throughout the week. I look forward to seeing you all in next week's videos. Are they recorded yet? Only that one. Thank you again, KK, for being my, unbeknownst to you, secret first and only pattern tester. You did an amazing job. You worked it up quick and sent me a picture. I love it. And then you, on top of it, gave me an idea and asked for another project. So I'm going to get to work on that here in the next couple of days. Yay! All right. I look forward to seeing you all this Thursday and everywhere else in the YouTube streets. Be blessed, be a blessing, and bye for now, everyone.